Going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So today I'll do a reaction or commentary over more of this coverage of 8-Bit Eric, who has been revealed as this lonely, disgusting, trollish, drunken creep with his weird, greasy hair and his just sitting in his dark parents' room, getting drunk by himself, talking to like a dozen people. I don't fucking get it. This is well, I do get it. I know exactly what 8-Bit Eric is about. He's just a lazy, no self-esteem, pathetic, childish, just bum all around. He'd be a complete bum. He'd be a drunken bum if it wasn't for his daddy taking care of him. It's so sad and pathetic, and now he's drinking and popping pills to deal with his depression when all he really needs to do is, get up and do something, not just rolling around in a bingo hall pretending to be a professional wrestler, but to actually like get out and get a life and do something that'll make you happy. For years he was always ashamed of doing this wrestling stuff because he's this little pot-bellied 5'4" nothing, just rolling around in his underwear and just wanting to be close to other dudes, to other half-naked men. And so he's ashamed of doing it. And now that it's out in the open, he now wants to convince people that he's a professional wrestler. Holy fucking shit, when all he does is he's just a clown. He's just a clown in a fake wrestling ring in front of like 20 people. That's embarrassing. But anyways, here is Eric just drunk out of his fucking mind. Completely pissed, drunk, wasted. On fucking stream. And this is a guy that makes fun of people for getting stoned. Like, meanwhile, just look at him here. This is a complete and total embarrassment. This is taken off of Review Tech USA stream. I didn't know any of this stuff existed, but this was on his members only. So he's acting like this in front of his members. But Rich has like infiltrators who are recording Eric just completely make an ass out of himself. Royally. This is really bad. Let's watch.
There's one where he says the F slur like every 2 seconds. I have to skip that.
I feel like such a piece of shit.
Yep, well. What is this one?
Okay. Look at this guy. What the hell is he looking at? And he can't get his greasy hands out of his hair. He's constantly... You know why his hair is always so greasy looking? Because he can't stop touching it with his greasy fucking hands. His greasy hands is constantly slicking back his hair. He can't get his hands off it. It's disgusting. It is so fucking gross. This 5' nothing loser midget. Where does he get off growing his hair like that? How does he look himself in the mirror and think that he looks like a proper adult? Because he's completely given up on adulthood. He just wants to be this pathetic child sitting at his computer all day. That's all he wants to do with his life. And now he's sitting there playing with his ridiculous hair. He looks so fucking stupid. Like, he looks so fucking ridiculous. Whoever grows their hair out like that means that they have given up completely, of just like, all right, this is my life now. This is who I am. His greasy fucking hair that he can't keep his hands off of. So nasty.
Oh, we saw that one already.
Yeah, so if you didn't see that, Eric pissed himself. He gets up and he's about to do a bunch of like weird gay stuff in front of his audience because that's what they like. He likes to go up and show his audience his bulge. Level 1 online is getting off to it all the time. Probably little Satinder Binder Slotham is sitting there jerking off to it as well. I don't even know if they watch Eric or not, but if they do, that's surely what they're into. They join up as a member and they love to watch 8-Bit Eric take his clothes off. That's what they're into. And yet they can't stop calling people the F words when every stream is they're worshiping cock and they're just being downright nasty and just obsessed with dick. And if you ever try to talk about women, they'll be like, oh my God, look at this incel. He's into women. They call people incels who are into women. And then they just go about their way of obsessing over bulges and men's ass cracks and hairy guts. And they're all about that. That's 8-Bit Eric and a few of his followers. But yeah, this is just disgusting what we're seeing right here. So yeah, he pissed his pants, and then you'll see more here.
What is this? Is this it? I think they're all the same. Yo, he just like collapsed and flopped into his chair. I have never had a moment. The closest I ever came is when I first started taking edibles and had a laughing
Sorry
fit.
about that. I fucking tripped over the bucket.
So Eric comes in, he trips over his Funkopops. Toys all over his fucking room. He's probably, I hate to see what's on the floor of fucking 8-Bit Eric's bedroom. He claims he tripped over a bucket. So he's got a bucket sitting in the middle of his room. God knows what's in this bucket. But this is just pathetic. Stumbles into his parents' room and trips over some crap that he leaves on the ground. This guy's 40 years old.
Yeah, I'm sure you're totally sober.
He's absolutely drunk out of his fucking mind.
Where are you guys at?
What a fucking loser. And he goes right back to playing with his hair. He goes right back to wiping his greasy, fucking oily hands all in his fucking hair. That is so nasty.
Eric wrote this. Yeah, but he's trying to twist into me being scared. Nope. So what did you get rid of him for? Why didn't you if it was about you wanting me circumventing the paywall, Eric, I'm right here. I get notifications from your stupid fucking tweets in real time. If it was about, oh my God, the paywall, terms of service, why didn't you take that? Why didn't you private all the fucking members only streams? You only privated the ones that you knew would make you look awful.
Yes, well, what that's about is Eric tried to hide these videos. And, of course, Eric would make up some excuse like, he wanted to make sure he's making money off these videos, but it doesn't make sense. Then why didn't you just private all your member videos? So, obviously, Eric is trying to make up an excuse from hiding his embarrassing videos that make him look like complete fucking trash. It's typical Eric.
Come on and explain yourself, dude. Rich, you're not relevant enough. Dude, you get 60 fucking people that watch you and you almost have 100,000 subs. I have 63,000 subs and I get between 500 and 600 people. And it's not a flex, but my point being is I hate that excuse when numerically I could prove it wrong. So it's not about the relevancy. It's about the fact that you're scared fucking shitless because when you don't have your little insulated audience of 50 fucking weirdos, which probably half of them at least are there to clip you because they know you're going to be a fucking embarrassment, you piss your pants.
Yeah.
And run away.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Eric won't debate anybody. He's too scared. He won't debate anyone about anything. You know, he has to sit there privately in his own little chat room with his obese incels worshiping him. Like, there you go, Eric. That's when you lose. When Rich is actually just inviting you to come on and explain yourself and defend yourself, you just make up excuse like he's not relevant enough. Like, Review Tech USA is like 10 times bigger than you. Even if he deletes his channel and makes another one the next day, he's automatically bigger than you are. He has hundreds of more people in his chat, gets way more donations, and like you would benefit from going on there and then trying to act civilized. But no, you're a troll. Like that's the only way, that's the only thing you know how to do is be a troll. So you can't, you lose. You're losing this rivalry. Now that Rich got back with his boyfriend and he ditched you, you're in this predicament because you tried to defend JKB. Well, now JKB's friends with Rich again. So now you look like a fucking total idiot. And now you're losing this. And now you're drinking your troubles away and just making yourself look even worse. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, he needs, yeah. Thoughts, Shane's World, thoughts and prayers. He needs rehab. Listen, we're going to start a GoFundMe to get Eric the Pens. When he's saying something else about me right now. All right, here we go. He wrote this now, too. I would have if he showed the full stream. Clips I don't care about. I rather avoid taking action in private till he can show he isn't going to freewall paywalled content. They're trying to get him to fucking copyright strike me.
Well, yeah, that's what 8-Bit Eric's followers would do. They would do. Of course, that's what Greasy Eric's followers would do. They're all about it. Yes, copyright strikes and TOS takedowns. That's what they're all about. These guys parade around pretending they're the protectors of free speech, yet they want to silence anyone they possibly can.
What's about are the incel brigade trying to protect one of their grifters? Is that what it is? You're all fucking dorks, dude.
Big time dorks. Like, again, I don't know if fucking Satinder Binder or fucking Level 1 Fat Boy, I don't know if they're still friends with Eric or not. I don't know if they still worship him. Probably, since they have no lives and they've never kissed a girl or gone out on a date in their entire lives. So probably they still worship 8-Bit Eric, but I don't know. Yeah, massive fucking dorks. There's Eric just greasing up his hair some more. His hair is just so greasy. Just rubbing his greasy sweat. All that sweat that's constantly on his hands. That's what he's basically doing. He's cleaning his hands. All the sweat in between his fingers. He's cleaning that on his hair. That's what he's doing. He's rubbing all the sweat from his hands and in between his fingers into his hair. He does it without thinking. It's so gross.
Yeah, I'm sure too. If there was a strike, I'm sure that the content that would be unearthed, YouTube would love to see the things you said there. That totally would. That's why you wouldn't strike me either, Eric. Because if it had to be unearthed what you said in those streams, you would probably get a strike on your channel. I would just get a warning now that I think about it, too. I wouldn't even get a strike. It would be a warning. You, on the other hand, for what you said, I don't know. You might piss your pants again.
All right, where are we at?
He won't come on the show. He's going to use the same thing that I'm not relevant enough or it's not worth his time. But sitting there drunk with dead air for fucking 10 minutes on his live streams definitely is meaningful content.
Oh yeah, his live streams are so fucking boring. Like he'll just take off and take a break, and then he'll come back with like a snack pack, pudding and like juice boxes. He'll come back with his little kid snacks, and it's just the life of the most pathetic man you will ever see.
All right. So are we live?
Ocean water.
No, it's not his videos. Look, if he's going to be a bitch like that, I'm not going to take the risk either. I kind of thought the free speech warrior, it was, no, his live streams that were up here with Melissa Mercante. Imagine the shit he probably said about her that he didn't want anybody to see, too. I'm sure that's part of it as well. He didn't want anyone to see that he's a sloppy drunk, especially with how much he pontificated about me taking THC edibles, and it would have made him look like a hypocrite, which we are, if you have a brain, you already knew. Oh, by the way, I gotta fucking fix this. Cancel membership and perks. Yeah, go fuck yourself. You got $3 for me. That's $3 I didn't want to spend. But it would have been worth it for your fucking stupidity.
So yeah, Eric's hypocrisy of ragging on people that eats edibles or smokes weed. Yeah, he's stumbling and pissing his pants and mumbling, and he doesn't even know where he's at. Drunk as all hell. But, that's perfectly fine. That's not embarrassing or anything. No. Just, Eric is an idiot, and he's one of the biggest hypocrites you'll find on this platform.
That's him saying I'm a real piece of shit again. What's this one?
I'm just saying. I'm gonna take my pants off. Are you guys cool with that? Can I get a 1?
Just greasy hair from all the sweat from his hands all over his hair. He's like, I'm going to take my pants off. Just constantly talking about his junk, constantly talking about men, butt cracks, assholes, everything. Everything is just sweaty, disgusting man related. That's his streams and that's his audience.
In the chat, if you guys are cool with me taking my pants off.
How does this not automatically lose all your subs? If I'm watching your subs or watching you play games for whatever reason, the minute you start slurring your words and asking to take your pants off, I'm gone after that. Like, you're just fucked. Like, why don't you get your life back together, sober up, and get a fucking job? Daddy's not gonna live forever. So fucking sad.
Can't get away with chat if you're cool with me taking my pants off.
Suck cock.
News coming in right now. Prohibit hardcore chivalrous man of rage. Former President Jimmy Carter has passed away today, man. God bless that man's soul. He was 100 years old. Rest in peace. I do agree. Between my burp and hiccup. Well, life continues. Back to watching RTU stream show on YouTube streaming service. Listen. I mean, yeah, man, the guy lived to 100. Credit. It's always sad when someone passes. But.
So I'm just going to keep this going until it's just got a few minutes left here, and then he moves on from this topic. But I think there's maybe one more video or another reaction here.
That's a long, prosperous life that he lived,
Hey, you know what? On the real, I'm gonna tell you guys this because we got faggots like.
Yeah, so here we go. We're just reacting to Eric. So YouTube, we're not condoning this speech. There is a man drunk on screen that we're reviewing right here. So Eric will just, say these slurs as, again, the hypocrisy. I'm not offended by the slurs, of course, but the fact that he uses these on other people, and yet his whole stream involves sweaty men, bulges, everything to do with disgusting sweaty men. That's what Ghey-Bitch Eric's about. Yet he uses this F slur. I mean, it's It's beyond messed up. It's just the hypocrisy is so over the top. It's this guy seriously has mental problems. It's why he's jobless, living with daddy, and has no life. And my God, like, oh, I know I don't live the most glorious life, but this guy, man, holy shit. This guy's a shame to humanity. It's just so embarrassing. Like he just way to make your father
Yeah, that's the
proud,
clip
Eric.
where.
Way to make your father proud, Eric.
Wait, can I?
We got fag. All sorts of faggot.
Okay,
No, no,
we're
no,
just gonna
no.
skip over that one. I didn't realize that was the clip. What is this one here?
Yeah, so that's just Eric tripping over his Funko Pops, his mess on the floor.
Sorry about that. I fucking tripped over the bucket.
Yeah, I have no idea why you rushed to take down just those specific. Other ones he had no problem with me watching, but those specific members only streams Eric had a problem with.
Yeah, so Eric is extremely embarrassed about these videos, and who wouldn't be?
Oh my God. Listen. What a fucking degenerate, dude. Yeah, Eric. Hey, man, if you aren't nervous, dude, I'm right here. Come right on. Just make sure you change your underwear first. Oh, man. Anyway, back to Philip Paul Brunel's fake tips.
Okay, so that was it. That's all I have recorded. That is absolutely fucking humiliating. Like, 8-Bit Eric does not want you to see this. Well, what a fucking mess. And as he continues to say these terrible things, just more and more people want to distance themselves away from Eric. I would really suggest that Trash JT does the same thing. Eric just keeps leeching on the Smash JT as his popularity rises. But just fucking Eric is absolute trash. He's still going nowhere. Got a bunch of subs that don't watch his videos. He could have even faked them. Who knows? His numbers aren't that much higher than they used to be. Um, it's really looking bad for Eric. It's not taking off, and he's got little time before his daddy passes away, and then he's fucked. Then I don't know who's gonna wipe his ass. I don't know who's gonna take care of poor little Eric. Um, but anyways, he just keeps sinking with age. The older he gets, the worse his life gets. He's in this midlife crisis where he's pretending to be a professional wrestler, and his book is really, really sad. But it has not been good for Eric, and now he's just drinking himself to deal with his sorrows. So, anyways, that's all I got on this. I'm sure there'll be more Eric humiliating himself in the future and making excuses for himself. So yeah, maybe we'll cover some more later. If not, you guys all have an amigo day.